These are teachers' lives. They carry their family insurance, they have children, and it throws you into turmoil immediately. I think it affects all 3 high schools.
I was affected by that when I was teaching at Brittle.
It's affecting every single one of our staff members, our principals, our teaching assistants, and our teachers.
And Riddle was a performing arts magnet school. The MEP grades were increasing at the time, and we have developed a close-knit group there. And all of a sudden, because of politics, the numbers weren't considered as being there, they dismantled that program.
I know what it does to your life. It just makes complete turmoil.
I went to Eastern High School, and a lot of my teachers left when they did the buyout, the high school teachers that were still around. And I think, when I had them, they were still fabulous teachers. I mean, there's something to be said for, all those years of experience.
Teachers are supposed to be asked first if there's voluntary displacements. Every school dealt with it differently.
Those ones that have been around a long time and are willing to keep learning and are willing to keep trying new things, plus they have all those years of experience behind them, I mean, you can't pay those teachers enough to keep them to stay.
They're supposed to have cut programs. Well, when you only have 2 teachers that teach certain programs, obviously when the program is cut, the teacher knows that they're cut. Their position's being cut so many hours, 0.2, 0.4. The humane thing to do would have been to speak with teachers individually before that went public, and that didn't happen in every case.
When we're pink-slipped in an urban district that is losing population or that can't get their numbers well enough predicted, and teachers are laid off, that causes a shifting out of buildings where some intense training has happened.
Not only we're being affected by it as teachers, but more importantly, our children are really being hammered by that because they don't know where they're going. They don't really realize where they're going next because of the unstableness of our system.
So it might have been a reading workshop, it might have been Montessori training, it might have been some workshops for our science magnet school, but that staff has spent time in training. Suddenly, 1 or 2 of those people all over the district are out of each building. Now those positions have to be filled. And now there's this giant skill shift that takes another year or 2 or 3 for the district to recover from.
It takes a cadre of people to work together for a stretch of time in order for them to build a strong community within the building, a strong learning community, so it can have a positive effect on our children.